Right, guys, this is the final event session before Oxfordshire's Strongest Man. The weather outside is horrendous. It is blowing a gale. It is torrential rain. And according to the weather forecast, that might be what it be on comp day as well. So we are going to brave it. We are going to get outside and train in it because we don't really have much choice. But it might make for quite an interesting video. I certainly won't be taking the mics outside. Because they're cheap Amazon shit and might actually just break.
Yeah, probably.
So we're going to leave them inside. But today we have got heavy circus dumbbell, the dumbbell medley, trying to simulate competition. Some accessories to help with that. And then we've got farmers into the arm over arm pull, tyre flip, and then the keg loading at the end. So a few updates about the competition. Obviously, we've got the car roll in there. But if you cannot flip the car, there is now going to be a choice of 2 tyres to flip for reps to get some points on the board. So we're going to get the tyre out, do some tyre flip with that. We've only got a light tyre, so we're going to experiment with a few things about how we could possibly make it heavier. We might injure ourselves, but we will see how it goes. It should be a really fun experiment.
Yeah. See if we can wedge the block in there.
Yeah, well, let's not do that. That would definitely kill us. But similarly with the kegs, obviously the kegs are very heavy in competition. I've had a brainwave about how to make our 100 kilo keg a bit heavier. So stay tuned for that one at the end of the video because it is going to be interesting. I want to at least try and get like a 120 keg easily done, just so I know that we're going to be fine on that event. But I'm really looking forward to the comp. Obviously, the main focus of today for me is getting my circus dumbbell up there. Today I'm going for a PR. I'm going for 70 kilo. Obviously, the first circus dumbbell weight in the competition is 71. So if we smash 70 today and make it look easy, that means we are in good stead for the competition. It's still an event that I'm really trying to do damage control on because it is probably my worst event in the entire competition. But if today goes well, we should be absolutely smashing it. I'd say for you, your main focus today will be the farmers.
Yes, yeah, definitely. If I can get comp weight farmers the full length of the drive, that'd be ideal, but see how we do.
Yeah, so plan for Will is try and get him to get on comp weight farmers and get some really good runs in just to see how it's going to feel. Obviously, the farmers on the day are going to be a bit nastier than my ones, but the surface that we're walking on are going to be a bit nicer than our one. So it sort of levels itself out. So we hopefully will be preparing quite well, but it's going to be a hard, heavy, long session out in the elements. So hopefully it makes for an entertaining video. I don't think we're going to be doing too much talking between hand. We're just going to film what we're getting up to. The audio might take a bit of a dive, obviously, because of the weather outside. Not really wanting to get the mics too wet because I don't trust them. So it might sound a bit crap throughout the video, but certainly when we're doing this stuff, talking to camera, we'll use the mics, and especially when we're inside as well. But we will certainly give today a good go. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's smash it. First up is the circus dumbbell wear. I'm going for a PR. You're going for a PR. Let's absolutely smash it. So, kind of the result that I wanted. I didn't get it in the medley because I rushed it a bit and it sort of was really slippy, to be honest. Like, it's raining, so even with the chalk shoulder, when I went to dip, it just slipped backwards and I ended up pressing it back, which you're never going to recover. So,
Yeah.
took a minute, got my breath back, and then just went for it on its own. Absolutely smashed it. It flew up, went really easy. So, hopefully on comp day, it's a round head circus dumbbell, which for me felt a little bit more comfy on the position on my shoulder.
Yeah.
So hopefully I can lock that in, get really nice and deep, explode up, and then I know that I can lock out these dumbbells now. And then the monster one on the day 75. So with a bit of adrenaline, a bit of luck, maybe within a shot. But for me, my main goal is just to get those 40 kilo double dumbbells as quick as possible and get as many points on that out of the people who only do the 40s as possible, really. And that's sort of your goal as well.
Yeah, although I'm not going to rush it because I will mess it up.
Yeah, that's fair.
As long as I just get the double dumbbells, don't zero the event.
Yeah. Because, that's the thing.
My
Is,
best go, yeah.
For Will, it's like going from never doing circus dumbbell before to getting up to 70 is quite a hard ask.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd only done it once or twice before on a circus dumbbell, and my PB was like 60 before, but it was a very ropey 60. And you've seen many times in training, I've failed 60, 65 multiple times. So now that we're smashing 70, it's been amazing progress, really solid. I feel like I'm really getting the hang of it now. I wish I had like another 2 weeks to train for dumbbell.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I could really smash it. And luckily enough, in my next comp, I've got dumbbell again. And I believe it is a lighter dumbbell. I think it's a 70 kilo monster, which is that. And then a 78 kilo circus in the medley. So if I'm doing 70 now like that, hopefully I'll be able to get that in the medley at the next comp, which was always the goal, really. I always knew dumbbell for this comp was going to be a very, very hard ask for me to complete the event. But in the next competition, I want to be able to do it. So, yeah, that was always the goal. And I mean, I'm ahead of schedule, I think. I really wasn't expecting to be able to get 70 so soon. So, week before comp, getting 1 kilo off of comp weight, I cannot be unhappy with that. But now we are going to be doing a couple of accessories for the dumbbell. So the main one is going to be a kneeling single arm dumbbell shoulder press. Now this is horrendous. It feels awful all down your core, but it is the best thing for building that strength. For if the dumbbell does go slightly wrong, you have the core strength to be able to get under it and get it back in line. So we're going to do that with a 30 kilo dumbbell, nice and easily, hopefully. A couple sets of 6 per side. Obviously, we're only using the right hand on the circus dumbbell, but you don't want to be uneven, so may as well do it on both. And then we've got close grip bench press after that, which should be nice and heavy. And then finish off our triceps. Again, if we get like that far up on the dumbbell, having strong enough triceps to just do the last little bit is going to help. Obviously, it's mainly a throw and catch, but I mean, strong triceps are strong triceps. We want them for everything. So that is the next couple things on our menu for today before we head back outside. But yeah, so far, really good session. Hopefully, we can keep up this momentum, keep feeling good. So let's get these accessories done. So, triceps, shoulders, all the pressing muscles, absolutely fried now. Those kneeling things don't look too bad, but trust me, they feel
Horrid.
horrid. Like all down the side of your core and lower back is completely lit up by them. And then finishing off with really heavy close grip bench just is a fantastic way to finish off the pressing. But now it is the fun stuff. We get to head outside into the rain, into the cold, and do farmers into arm over arm pull. Going to try making the arm over arm significantly heavier this time round. Put some plates in the tyre, make it a bit heavy because no idea how heavy the pool's going to be on the day. So we'll just try and do it nice and heavily. But hopefully the weather holds up. It's not too wet, not too horrible. Will's going to try and get up to comp weight on the farmers.
Yeah,
do the proper medley. I'll be doing the same. I've done comp weight for the last few weeks now. So yeah, hopefully should move really well. Should move nice and speedy. And then we will be doing tyre flip after that. So really good, solid couple of events. But first, yeah, farmers into arm over arm. We'll just film my top set, Will's top set, get it in a little montage, chat about it afterwards, and then get flipping the tyre. Focus now. It's going to be heavy, just don't drop it. That's it, that looks easy. Stay strong, look forward, look forward, look forward. Keep going, keep going. You're past the bad bit, you're past the bad bit. You're past the bad bit, keep going. Yep, drop. Use the belt, now come. Get it off. Right, now go, go, go. Feet, now remember, push down, not on. There you go. Pull it. Push it up still. That's it. So keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Halfway. Don't stop, whatever you do. Keep going. Don't lose momentum. Four. Roll. Third left to go. Two more pulls. Got one more big pull. One more. That's it. And that's, my friend, is comp weight.
I did it.
So yeah, voice quality is going to die a little bit here because I can't be asked to put the mics back on and do everything because we are pretty knackered. That pull was really, really tough. Like really tough. Yeah. We added 65 kilo or 60 kilo to the tyre, which doesn't sound like an awful amount. It made it about 245 kilo. But with the added like friction on the gravel, it made it really, really hard. And on the day, it's going to be a car, so it's going to have a bit of roll to it, but not too much because apparently we're leaving the handbrake partially on. But yeah, it should be easier than that tyre. At least it'll have a little bit of momentum to it. But both of us doing comp weight farmers and finishing the pull within a minute is really, really good. I don't know what the time limit is on the day, but this is an event that we could both do pretty well at. Yeah, you're happy you got comp weight, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, it's the start of the block.
Yeah.
I gave 130 a go. I only got it a few steps, so to be able to go the full length of the drive with it and then straight into the pull and get that done as well in less than a minute, more than happy.
Yeah, no, that's really, really good. So hopefully on the day, it should be a really good event for us, but it is proper knackering. My forearms are killing now. Oh, yeah. But we have got tyre flip now because obviously a car roll on the day, and if we can't manage it, tyre flip. We're going to try and make the tyre a bit heavier with some like fancy engineering. We're not sure how it's going to go. We will experiment with it and then show you what we've done, but it's currently tipping it down with rain and very windy, so not the best filming conditions or the best training conditions, but we're getting it done, so let's get it done. Right, so it's horrific weather, but this is our feat of engineering. The 70 keg in the tyre like that. with a band. This could go one of two ways, really well or really badly. Yeah. Nearly. Nearly worked.
It's almost like I called it.
So, version 1 didn't work. That is what we've learned, and the keg fell out. Luckily, it didn't hit anything, so it's all right. But I mean, it felt actually really easy to pick up, so that's good. We are now going to try version 2, and Will doesn't know what version 2 is.
No.
But I will show you it in just a second, and we will try that. Version 2 is 3 bumper plates with the band through the middle, so it physically cannot fall out. The only way this goes wrong now is if the band snaps. Ready?
Yeah. Told you. Well, they didn't snap.
It did quite well. It was really hard. Really hard. But we did it. Sometimes my genius even frightens me, because what a load of shit were those ideas. If we had a rope rather than a band, it probably would have done exactly what we wanted to do.
Yeah.
And in fairness, for me, it did just kind of work, because it made the tyre flips really hard.
It's in a weird way.
In a weird way, yeah. Like, I don't think anyone's ever done a banded tyre flip before, when it's anchored to the ground with a band. It made it very, very tough, but we have decided, obviously, to stop before anything goes wrong in our last session before competition. But that is not where the engineering's going to end, is it, Will?
Unfortunately, no.
So, as you know, in competition, we have keg loading at the end. We have 120, 130, 140, 150. And our heaviest keg is 100. So I want to try and band a plate or strap a plate to the keg in some fashion. We're going to take it a bit more sensibly this time. We're going to work our way up. We're going to start with a 10.
Yeah.
Then 2 10s. Then a 25.
Okay.
All right, so it's going to be a bit more safe, and we're going to see how it goes. And if it at all feels rubbish, we'll stop it. But the engineering does not stop, guys. Plate loadable keg. Test 1. 10 kg added with the band. This could go horrendous, or it could go really well. What do you think, Will?
I think it's going to be horrendous. It's going to fall off.
No, it won't fall off.
It's already falling off.
No, it isn't. It's falling. Remember, we're going sideways with this. Right, ready? Come on, that worked.
I guess.
Worked really well. That's 110 kilo now. And the 10's really far out, so it's hard.
True.
Come on, that works.
Doesn't not work, but it's not particularly smart.
It's so smart. Comments. Tell me it's smart.
It'd be smart if it wasn't a band.
120 kilo keg prototype. This one I'm not so confident about. But we'll try it anyway. It's a bit more floppy. I reckon a 120 like this is going to feel way harder than 120 will on the day.
Yeah, probably.
But, I mean, let's try anyway.
You can move the pad a bit closer to you.
That'll be fine. That was really hard.
And it's got brakes on it.
It does have brakes on it, that's good. It was hard, but it was like really doable.
Yeah.
For a 120 keg. Yeah, that's really good.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't think we'll add any more.
No, that's probably not smart. But you've given a 120 keg a go now.
I've thrown a 120 keg far.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gone really well. That's, yeah, made me really confident about the kegs now. Obviously, I'd like to go up to 150, but there is just zero chance that is going to stay together or be remotely loadable. So we're going to leave it there. It worked. It worked. And you cannot tell me it didn't work, because I successfully loaded a 120 kilo keg today. And it felt much harder than 120, in all honesty, because the weight was out in front, bouncing around. But that is really good. I mean, it felt like a RP5.
Yeah.
Genuinely, like, it felt so easy. So I think kegs on the day should be pretty good. It's whether I can cope with much bigger kegs that Paddy has. But if I can cope with that, I can cope with anything, I think. But yeah, a bit of a fun session today, just messing about with the comp events and going really well. Like, genuinely feeling the strongest I've ever felt, ever. Hitting PBs across the board. Comp weight on farmers moving so easy. And that's a comp weight keg, just moving easy. Dumbbell was 1 kilo off of comp weight. So, again, we're doing really well. I'm really confident going in now. My prediction is I'd like top 5. That's my goal. Paddy has predicted me as one of the people who can get top 5 in his predictions video. So I want to stick to that, hopefully. But yeah, it's going to be a tough one, I think.
It's going to be a long day.
It's going to be a long day. And if the weather's like it's going to say it is... But, I mean, we've trained on gravel, we've trained in the rain, in the wind.
Yeah, so can't complain.
Cannot complain at all. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. The next video you will see on this channel is probably going to be my Arnold's prediction, not my predictions, thoughts after it happens. And then the video after that will be the comp video where I go through my performance and talk about the different events. So wish me luck in the comments below. Wish Will luck. Obviously, his goals, top 10. And I mean, he's moved now comp weight on the farmers, which was awesome.
Yep.
Kegs, he should definitely be able to load at least a couple of them, I'd reckon. So,
yeah, I reckon so.
Feeling awesome, feeling good. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.